Well, the sun is out. We're in the field. Life is good. Joel Penhorwood here for the Ohio AgNet. It's our first Cab Cam of 2024. Special thanks to Precision Agri Services for sponsoring this year's Cab Cam series. More information at precisionagriservices.com. Well, we're in the cab with Craig Schlechty. Craig, thank you so much for joining us here today, and as folks will know him by, Biggin. Hey, yep. Craig, so glad to be out here with you in Shelby County. Miami County line right there, close to it. What are we doing out here?
We're out here putting a little pre-plant anhydrous on.
Some custom operations?
Yes, yeah, it's all custom work here for John Everett Farms.
Those of you tuning in, you'll know Joe Everett. He's on the Ohio AgNet team, so we got a little bit of the inside scoop. Said, hey, we're doing anhydrous out here. Greg, pretty much first day out in the field this year.
Yes, yeah, I've done a little spraying around home there around Easter, but other than that, this is the first time I've been able to get out in the field and do anything. So, real happy to get outside and enjoy the sunshine again.
Now, where do you call home, and where Schlechty Family Farms is from?
We're based out of Greenville, Ohio, which is we're farmed just about halfway between Greenville and Ansonia, Dark County.
And out here, I'm pretty surprised at how nice and dry that soil's looking that we're getting into.
Yes, yeah, me too. It's not quite this dry at home. It's still a little tacky. I've done some spraying around some field edges and creek banks and stuff. Still a little tacky at home. So, yeah, typically it dries out a little faster over here. So we're usually able to get over here and get started a little sooner. And, yeah, soil's working real nice. Got some dust rolling behind us here, and everything's sealing real good. So working real nice.
I was talking with John Everett, and I said, hey, you don't want to do your own anhydrous? He says, well, I've got other things for our tractors to do, so we custom that out.
Yeah, it works out nice. Gives us a little side income and something to do and get us going out in the field, so we're not getting started planting too soon at home either that way. So
let others do that, right?
Oh yeah.
Now tell us about the custom farming business. How's it going these days?
Pretty good, really. We've got probably about 1,200 acres of anhydrous to do all together, pre-plant, and probably have some custom side dress to do also. So I'm not sure exactly how much of that we're going to have yet. So, but yeah, we're enjoying it.
Talk to a lot of younger farmers, and you know it's hard to get into farming these days if you don't have the family to kind of come back to. But if you enjoy the practice of farming, the art of farming, so doing some custom operations is the way to go. Now, I'm not telling people to come in and compete here with you, Biggin, but
no, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like I said, we can afford some bigger and nicer equipment, and some of this electronical stuff that it's hard to justify on a small amount of acres. But if you can do some custom work and get across some more acres with it, well, it helps pay for that. So,
tell us what you're running out here. What all systems you got working together?
We got our Trimble FMX monitor that we're doing auto steer, and it's also doing all the variable rate or whatever, automatic shutoffs and all that for the anhydrous, and then we're mapping it through the field view, and so we can keep an eye on that, and that way John can see it on his field view that way too. So
pretty impressive. In the custom business, some lessons learned over the years. What would you tell others as far as advice?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Don't underestimate yourself, I guess, the biggest thing. And you gotta be timely with your customers. And there's a lot of guys who tell me, make sure you get your own stuff done first and do your custom work last. And personally, we don't feel that way. We treat it all the same. And your stuff just as important as mine, and however the timing works out, if we can make it happen, we try to go in a circle or whatever, and do it when timing and weather, and do it all together. So that's my advice.
Now you seem pretty comfortable here with the anhydrous stuff. Well, some farmers say, and if you haven't been handling it for many years, you say, we'd rather not do that. What's your perspective?
Me personally, you really got to respect it, absolutely. But I've been dealing with it, basically all my life. That's all we've ever done at home was we side dress all of our corn, and so I've been around it a lot of years. And yeah, you just got to respect it and know what it can do. and check the wind and pay attention to what's going on and have all your safety mechanisms working and check all that stuff before you get started, because it can absolutely be pretty dangerous, but as long as you respect it, it's all right.
And Craig, one kind of final question as you look around, what's on your mind going forward for this year's season? What's maybe going to be the theme of this year? Is it going to be low prices? Is it going to be, in years past it's been inputs, concerns? What's it going to be this year, you think?
Yeah, I guess just commodity prices, is obviously a concern to everyone, I mean, it's going to be different, so you're going to have to really pay attention to your inputs and pay attention to the market and try and make some sales when it's right, know what your bottom line's got to be. And yeah, that's about it. So.
All right, one final question. Folks call you Biggin. Why?
I got that name in high school, and I was one of the biggest kids in my class, and it just started on an FFA trip, and it just kind of stuck. So I really enjoy the name. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't even know my real name. So.
Well, out here we'll tell you the real name right now, Craig Schlechty. Folks call him Biggin, but we're out here doing some custom anhydrous application just in Shelby County, right on the Miami County line, on the Everett operation, and it sure is good to be out here for the first cab cam of 2024 as things are finally starting to dry out and warm up. This cab cam series is brought to you by the good folks at Precision Anhydrous Services, or at precisionanhydrousservices.com. I'm Joel Penhorwood for the Ohio AgNet. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
This spring's Cab Cam series is made possible by Precision Anhydrous Services, Inc. Since 1994, Precision Anhydrous Services, Inc. has provided the best agronomic, environmental, ag technology, planter services, and planter products to farmers and agribusinesses. For more info, visit precisionanhydrousservices.com.